Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
I'm Nick.
And tonight we're going to be reacting to Loki Episode 2. We don't have Episode 1 because our internet died in the middle of watching Episode 1. Anyway, it was a whole thing. It sucked. We couldn't get the reaction out, but we did watch it. We left off with Loki teaming up with Mobius to hunt himself. As a variant
of himself, right?
Yes. And then we saw this guy in a hood kill a bunch of Minutemen. I don't know if that was him. I don't know if that was somebody else. I'm intrigued. I feel like we definitely don't have all the information. I'm very questionable about this whole Loki variant sort of thing. And I'm super intrigued. I really like the aesthetic. I really like...
The music's really good.
The music is really cool. And Tom Hiddleston is killing it. Like, I feel like if somebody else was doing this, which is even crazy to imagine, it would not be as good of a show. But I feel like because it's Tom Hiddleston and...
Owen Wilson.
It's amazing. It's really good. So I'm really liking it so far.
Yeah.
And there's obviously all the comic book, ramifications of having all this multiverse stuff. So obviously we don't know much about comic books, so fill us in on comic book stuff along the way. We may totally miss references and different things like that, but we're going to do our best to watch this show. And yeah, as always, full-length reaction is going to be up on Patreon as soon as humanly possible, once the YouTube edit is out. And yeah, let's get into this. Yeah, the music may be my favorite part, honestly. The music is awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's not what I expected.
It's very different, and it reminds me of Ragnarok, but it's so its own thing, which I like.
Do you think that was him at the end?
I don't think that was him at the end.
I don't think so
there's
either.
A variant of him. I don't think that was him.
I don't either.
I really do like how he's still kind of evil, too. Because, we've caught him in Avengers 1 timeline.
Yeah.
And so I like some of the stuff he was doing to the Minute Lady and stuff like that. Like, I like...
Yeah,
it's
this
cool.
is not Loki with any very much redemption.
He's a true anti-hero. Is this a Renaissance fair?
It looks like it.
Dude, you guys are screwed, okay? The other guys got their... You guys are done. What the heck?
Oh no.
Dude, what? He's getting their gear. Okay, that was such a cool opening montage.
That was.
If that isn't Loki, I love whoever that is.
I don't think it's him.
You don't think it is?
I don't know. Did it look like in the original Avengers when Loki took over Hawkeye?
Also, he didn't use his power. He used a different power. He used the Mind Stone or whatever, remember? It's kind of like a crime thriller, isn't it?
It's a little bit like they're teaming up for an
that.
investigation.
Damn.
We've grabbed enough temporal aura to know it's our Loki variant.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, maybe they know what they're doing then. I'm still a little sus, but maybe.
A lot of these guys, almost more than any other variant. And no two are alike, slight differences in appearances, or not so slight. Powers, although powers generally... Illusion projection involves depicting a detailed image from outside oneself, which is perceptible in the external world, whereas duplication casting entails recreating an exact facsimile of one's own body in its present circumstance. But, you already knew that. Okay, take a breath. Noted. We're gonna break into two teams.
I didn't even know that was his power.
Professor, keep that focus.
Okay.
It's cool because I would be annoyed if Loki just played by the rules, but there's no other option, so he has to.
You gotta show up in real time. Did you watch any of the training?
Nope.
No, but tell us.
TVA propaganda is exhausting. The variant's never taken a hostage before.
Maybe he's upping his game.
Or you proved it.
A Loki couldn't have gotten the jump on C-20.
I think you underestimate, actually.
Fan out and search for her.
If you leave this tent, you'll end up like them.
What?
It's a trap, maybe?
We have a saying in Asgard. Where there are wolf's ears, wolf's teeth are near. My teeth were sharp, but my ears even sharper.
Okay, Loki, now you're flexing.
Just give him a chance.
I think he has
You
a
remind
point,
me of-
though.
You underestimate me, just as you underestimate this lesser Loki, which is why you walk into one wolf's mouth after another. I have a new purpose. I'm a servant.
Are you
Or
buying what he's saying?
yeah, or is he just
Learn
BSing to them?
About his tactics. He's lying. Just playing games. There's no one out there.
Reset the timeline.
It seemed a little too theatrical to
Yeah. I don't
legit.
know, though. I actually was kind of buying it. Maybe I'm just gullible.
be. Oh yeah, what happens to the hunter? So like, if she was there, let's say in that timeline, is she just deleted from history? Like, I don't think she was, but
So Ramona, I'm sorry. I realize that my, methods with this Loki are controversial, but
Towing a dangerous variant into the field is controversial.
and eventually we'll catch the other one doing the same thing because understanding this Loki helps me get closer to the one we're chasing.
well, also it's not like he did anything to destroy the mission.
I know
Yeah.
you have a
I don't think they would have found any more than they did.
Yes, you do. Please. I've never seen them so involved. They want that variant caught.
So do I.
And this is the last chance you're gonna get with this Loki.
There's something up with them.
I agree.
Now, I don't know about them in the comics,
I don't
so it's hard for
either.
me to tell. But I mean, Marvel's gone away from the comics. Like, well, that's what they did in Iron Man 3.
You're probably wondering what happened now on the mission.
Let me explain.
Captain Loki. Expect the expected. Despite the fact that they know.
Don't push it. He's on your side.
That on the elevator. Darren, what makes you tick? You're here to help me catch the superior version of yourself. That's it. I'm not sure superior is actually quite the right word. There it is. Right there. I'll give you two options. You can believe whichever one you want. A, because I see a scared little boy shivering in the cold, and you kind of feel bad for that ice run. I just want to catch this guy, and I'll tell you whenever I need to tell you.
Or a little
Or a
wolf,
combination,
or a little
yeah,
wolf,
exactly.
Maybe.
But it'd be just
See, this design is just so cool.
It's a really unique look for what
the-
I've seen in the Marvel
MCU
universe.
has done so much. It's hard to do that,
Yeah.
you know?
Can I help you?
yes, I'm on some important TVA business. I'd like all files pertaining to the creation of the TVA, please.
Those are classified. Those are classified.
At the end of time.
Those are
Okay,
classified.
what files can I?
None. I mean, it's not like he doesn't have a giant jacket that says variant.
I know.
It's just his file.
What did he realize?
Well, I mean, he's just, I don't know what he realized, but I mean, he's still catching up on everything, right? Like,
Your salad is Asgard. No, and this is not Asgard. It's my lunch. Just hang in there. I can go down to Asgard, push the Hulk off the Rainbow Bridge. There he goes. The swords. Set fire to the palace. No, just stop. Don't set fire to the palace. I can do. Oh God. You must.
oh, this guy, this poor dude.
Oh my gosh.
Ragnarok. Surtur will destroy Asgard.
That's true, actually.
No, don't do.
Oh, there goes a good salad.
Speaking of apocalypse,
Ragnarok obliterates the salt. It doesn't matter. It could be any apocalypse. It could be a tidal wave. It could be a meteor. It could be a volcano, a supernova. If
How can you pinpoint which one, though?
everyone around
Well-
us is destined for imminent destruction, then nothing that I say or do will matter. Well, God, Take me to a real apocalypse. Take me to Ragnarok. I'll show you. Yeah, so you can run away back to your homeland? No, I'm not going home. We can go anywhere. I'm not. That's such a boring form of betrayal. Okay, I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the I'd never do it again. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we're going to start very small disturbances. Very small. Can you make bird noises? Bird noises. Yeah, bird noises. Like some...
No.
Morituri!
No. Oh, they were. We're stupid. They were just testing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Watch out.
By the way, at your desk, that magazine. Yeah, one on jet skis. Yes. Why'd you have that? Ruined eventually, but in the early 1990s, for a brief, shining moment, there was a beautiful union, form, function. You ever been on one? No. I mean, you really believe in all this stuff, don't you? I don't get hung up on believe, not believe. I just accept magic lizards, timekeeper, creativity, and everyone in it, right? Including you. Including me. You see, a frost giant of Jotunheim. And who raised you? Odin of Asgard. Odin, mystical realm beyond the stars. Frost giants, listen to yourself. It's not the same. It's completely different. No, it's not the same. I emerged into, gave me all this. My own glorious purpose. Because the TVA is my life. And it's real because I believe it's real. Present, future. There's no such thing as free will. Well, I mean, you know, it's an oversimplification.
Well, it's that weird trippy thing of you still have choices, but they know what's going to happen.
Here at the TVA, untangling the epilogue from its infinite branches.
Very poetic.
So,
Yeah.
finished. What happens then? So are we. Only order. No chaos. It sounds boring. I'm sure it does to you. You know, you called me a scared little boy. I called you a lot of things. See, I know something children don't. What's that? That no one bad is ever truly bad. And no one good is ever truly good. Scared little boy. Yes, it was quite patronizing. I thought it was a bit too far, actually.
He's on to something.
Candy. You have candy on Asgard? Grapes, nuts. You're so better. 2047 and 2051. All you gotta do is cross-reference that with every apocalypse.
So we're going to the future?
You have
Yo.
competition. So the climate disaster of 2048 or the tsunami of 2051. Let's go. God. That's our hint. Alabama 2050. Careful.
Wait, but what happened in 2050?
You want me to...
I don't really see how it hurts anything to try. Right? They don't
I mean,
have
look,
any
if
other
they
leads.
agree to work with the variant, I say you got to give it a real shot.
Yeah.
Say that. One step at a time.
This is just too easy.
Just because.
Absolutely.
Oh.
And if you see a Loki, prove it.
Well, don't kill the wrong one. Yeah. Oh, that was sick.
That was really cool.
No?
You go with D90, he stays with me.
What are you talking? He's under my supervision.
This is my field, Mobius.
Oh my gosh.
Chelsea's a threat. Do you not remember the Time Theater? That's why I want him with me.
You are more than welcome.
You can't trust me. I understand. I have to earn that.
This is a bad idea.
This lady is screwing up the mission more than Loki is.
Yeah, I think that's a bad judgment call.
Can't trust.
Oh, that was sick.
Oh, great. He sees them, dude. This variant has us all in surveillance.
Hey,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's okay. It's okay.
what are you doing?
garden for plants. I mean, I probably wouldn't want to sue, but yes, maybe.
What the heck was that?
He just transferred to her.
But it's not him either. He was like using that guy.
So, you're the fool the TVA brought.
No,
Oh.
it's her. It's in her now.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, dude, he's gonna work with him.
Enchantment is a clever trick. Cowardly, a bit amateurish, but clever.
Almost as cowardly as working for the TVA.
I'm working for me.
Oh, you really believe that, don't you?
Yep.
This is like,
Dude.
what's that Denzel Washington movie where the devil? transfers over?
Yeah, I forgot what you were talking about.
You went undercover. If you could possibly sheathe your smile for a moment, I have an offer for you. That's why I found you.
Is this legit? I don't know. I never know what to trust.
Try to overthrow the timekeepers. Listen, enough with your games. I've been trying to help you. I kept them vulnerable at the Renaissance Fair for some time. Oh gosh, that was just so nice of you. The answer is no. I'm not interested in ruling the time variance authority.
Oh, is that what he has timed?
Who is that?
That was him, right? Because he's just enchanting these people. They're not him,
Oh,
right?
I
It's
see.
not like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like taking on their appearance.
I gave it away.
What did you give
The
away?
timekeepers, where they are.
What?
I gave it away how to find them.
What the heck?
I miss Randy. I would never treat me like this. What happened? Looks like your favorite Loki betrayed you.
Dude, how would you even know that?
What do you want from me? What is this about?
That's a girl. What?
This isn't about you.
I knew it
Is
wasn't.
it
a
Lady Loki or something? Holy dude.
Are they going to headquarters?
Holy, oh, he does it all at the same time. Holy sh. Dude. Go after her. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh. What, so they just bumped? So I think, I don't know. Correct me, obviously, because you guys know more about comics. I'm positive there are female versions of Loki.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that's what this lady is, like a Lady Loki. I'm assuming it's not like somebody cosplaying as Loki.
No. I'm pretty sure it is. I think so. I think it is. It is an actual variant
yes,
of Loki.
yes,
It's
yes,
just
yes,
a
yes,
female form.
But is he
What
going to
exactly
team up with
did she
her?
do to start all those? Did I miss exactly the technology at work?
Well, those are the reset things, right? So
Yeah.
she has doors to a bunch of different areas. I assume it's like resetting a bunch of different parts of the timeline, which is gonna screw with it.
So
I
she sent
think-
each of those to a different point in time or a different
yes,
place?
a different place / point in time.
Okay.
Which
and so
would-
it just branched off.
I
multiple
believe
things?
so. I mean, she had like 50 of them.
Yeah,
or
there was
whatever
a
the heck. There was a
ton.
ton.
Okay.
So maybe I think it's that. Maybe I'm not understanding how it's working. That's how I understood it.
Okay.
But that's crazy. That was such a cool episode.
That was the whole ending. It was so tense.
And
I
is
was
Loki
waiting
going
for
to work
what
with
was gonna
Lady
happen.
Loki? I don't think so.
I didn't get that vibe either. Even when he was making a deal with her, like, I think he's looking out for himself, but I think that was a strategy.
I don't think he's working for the TVA, but I don't think he's working for her either. I think it's like you're saying. Ultimately, I think he's working for himself, and so that's right now betraying the TVA isn't in his best interest.
Yeah, and I think he's trying to learn about the variant version of himself. I don't know if he knows what to think of that.
That was crazy. That whole ending montage was like when they did that above shot and they showed all those things like lighting up. That was awesome.
I like the whole end set piece, like when they're just in the store with the lights and the way it just built up that last, I don't know,
it's such
15,
a simple
20
set piece,
minutes.
but it's really what I liked it.
Yeah. And then I can't believe I forget the name of that Denzel Washington movie. It reminded me of that so much. But there's a sequence in the movie where the devil is moving from person to person, that, and I really liked hopping.
I did too, and the way it would just like ruthlessly just like die out, and they would just plop to the ground. Like I loved that.
And I feel bad for Mobius, dude, because that mission went so wrong. Like,
but I don't know how much it was him.
He's gonna get blamed. He's gonna get blamed. I just seeing the dynamic with Owen Wilson, and I'm sure tons of reviewers and reactors, this is gonna be the general consensus. But I'm just gonna say it myself. I love seeing the two of them working like detectives on a case.
But even by himself, like honestly, every scene Owen Wilson was in, like I was watching this show for Loki, but it's like honestly, I was living for the Owen Wilson scenes, like just as much. Like even just him with the boss and just like different stuff. Like he's just hilarious, and he's like such a great like way to represent that like exhausted workforce sort of. I don't know. It's just he's great. He's such a great character.
I'm interested in just hearing them sit and chat about life, having lunch. Like that was a fun scene.
Now, do we think the timekeepers are legit?
I think the timekeepers are real. What I don't trust is how the TVA refers. Something about the fact that Mobius has never seen them makes me distrust the relationship with this. You know, something else too is, and maybe this is me reading too much into it, but even the way that one, guard was treating the survivors, and Mobius, is being like, look, you gotta treat these people decent.
Like,
something about this corporation as a whole, I don't trust.
Yes, I completely agree. So, like, I get corporate vibes.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, I mean that whole scene with them sitting was actually super interesting. I really liked that they kept that in there, where they were kind of like, it was like a philosophy argument, but in the MCU.
Yeah,
it was just really interesting. Like it was an interesting scene to see Loki and Mobius both kind of going at it. It was this cool thing.
Yeah, like I was just watching them chat, and I was really interested.
Yeah,
it was a really fun little moment to witness.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. But obviously, like we did with WandaVision, I'm sure there are like a million different comic things we missed. So let us know in the comments down below.
So little about.
Obviously, don't spoil anything, but fill us in because I don't know anything about the comics really, and it's cool to like learn from you guys as we go along with the show. And yeah, obviously, do you have any theories, predictions, anything?
I really don't. Besides the fact that I don't think Loki is just trying to team up with this variant. So
yeah.
That's the only thing. Like going after her, I don't think he's going after to join up with her.
I don't think so either. But I mean, the TVA maybe kind of like completely turned to shit at the end of this. Like what's gonna happen when all these things redline? Like this is like a huge deal.
They're gonna be in a massive damage control, and Mobius is gonna be like in. I think he's gonna get all these restrictions thrown on him.
I don't think they can worry about that though. It's gonna be emergency level the next episode. Like it's gonna be apocalyptic in a timeline sense.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see the next episode though. But yeah, obviously. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, the full-length reaction is going to be up on Patreon as soon as humanly possible if you guys want to watch that with us. And then, like I said before, fill us in. Tell us what you noticed, what you didn't notice, favorite moments, that whole thing. And yeah, we will see you all in the next video.